For thousands of years, olive oil has been a cornerstone of Mediterranean culture. It's more than just a cooking fat. It's woven into the fabric of daily life, history, and even medicine. The ancient Greeks didn't just use it for their lamps or to season their food. Athletes would rub it on their bodies, and physicians, including Hippocrates, prescribed it for a wide range of ailments. He famously referred to it as the great healer. For a long time, much of this was considered folk wisdom, but over the last few decades, science has started to catch up, and what it's finding is that the ancients were really onto something. The health benefits of olive oil, particularly high-quality extra virgin olive oil, are profound and backed by a growing mountain of research. To really understand why it's so beneficial, you have to break down what it's actually made of. At its core, olive oil is a fat, but the type of fat makes all the difference. The vast majority of the fat in olive oil, around 73%, is a monounsaturated fat called oleic acid. This is the first major hero of the story. Our bodies need fat, but not all fats are created equal. We have saturated fats, common in red meat and butter, and polyunsaturated fats, like those in many seed oils. Monounsaturated fats, like oleic acid, seem to hit a sweet spot for our health, particularly for our cardiovascular system. One of the most famous long-term studies in nutrition, the 7-country study, was a pivotal moment for understanding this. It looked at diets and health outcomes in different populations around the world, starting in the late 1950s. The researchers noticed that people in regions like Crete, in Greece, had remarkably low rates of heart disease, despite having a diet that wasn't necessarily low in fat. The key difference was the source of that fat. Their primary source was olive oil. Subsequent research has drilled down into why. Oleic acid has been shown to have several positive effects. It helps reduce inflammation, which is a key driver of many chronic diseases, including heart disease. It also has a beneficial effect on our cholesterol levels. It can help lower levels of LDL cholesterol, which is often called the bad cholesterol, because it contributes to the buildup of plaque in arteries. At the same time, it can help maintain or even raise levels of HDL, the good cholesterol that helps carry the bad stuff away. It doesn't just affect cholesterol either. Studies suggest oleic acid can help lower blood pressure and improve the function of the endothelium, which is the inner lining of our blood vessels. A healthy endothelium is flexible and resistant to plaque buildup, which is exactly what you want for a healthy heart. So, the oleic acid alone makes a strong case for olive oil, but it's only half the story. The other part, and what really sets extra virgin olive oil apart from almost any other oil, is its rich content of bioactive compounds, particularly polyphenols. These are powerful antioxidants and anti-inflammatory agents. There are dozens of them in high-quality olive oil, but a few stand out as superstars. One of the most fascinating is a compound called oleocanthal. The story of its discovery is fantastic. A scientist named Gary Beauchamp was at a conference on molecular gastronomy in Sicily. As part of it, he was tasting a freshly pressed, high-quality extra virgin olive oil. When he swallowed it, he felt a distinct peppery sting or irritation in the back of his throat. For him, this was a moment of recognition. He realized it was the exact same sensation he got when he was testing liquid formulations of the anti-inflammatory drug ibuprofen. He took this insight back to his lab and confirmed his suspicion. Oleocanthal acts as a natural, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug, or NSAID, working along the same biological pathways as ibuprofen. It inhibits enzymes called COX-1 and COX-2, which are involved in the body's inflammatory response. Now, the amount of oleocanthal in a few tablespoons of olive oil isn't going to cure a headache the way a dose of ibuprofen would. The effect is much more subtle, but the implications are huge when you think about chronic, low-grade inflammation. This type of persistent inflammation is now understood to be a root cause of many of the major diseases of aging, from heart disease and type 2 diabetes to neurodegenerative conditions like Alzheimer's and even some cancers. Consuming a small amount of a natural anti-inflammatory agent every single day over a lifetime could have a powerful cumulative effect in tamping down that chronic inflammation. That peppery kick at the back of your throat when you taste a robust olive oil, that's the feeling of oleocanthal at work. Then you have other major polyphenols like oleuropein and its derivative, hydroxytyrosol. These are some of the most potent natural antioxidants ever discovered. To understand why that matters, you have to think about what's happening in our bodies at a cellular level every second of every day. Our cells are constantly under attack from unstable molecules called free radicals. This process is called oxidative stress. It's a natural byproduct of metabolism, but it's also increased by things like pollution, smoking, and a poor diet. Free radicals damage our cells, our proteins, and even our DNA. This cumulative damage is a fundamental part of the aging process and contributes to a wide range of diseases. Antioxidants are the body's defense force against this damage. They neutralize free radicals before they can cause harm. Oleuropein and hydroxytyrosol are exceptionally good at this. They protect our cells from oxidative stress, and this has wide-ranging benefits. For example, one of the most dangerous things that can happen in the development of heart disease is when LDL cholesterol becomes oxidized. Oxidized LDL is much more likely to stick to artery walls and form dangerous plaques. The antioxidants in olive oil have been shown to be very effective at protecting LDL particles from oxidation, which is another major way it helps protect our hearts. The benefits of these polyphenols extend beyond the cardiovascular system. There's a growing body of research looking at their effects on brain health. Oxidative stress and inflammation are both key players in the development of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. Studies, both in the lab and in human populations, suggest that the compounds in extra virgin olive oil can help protect the brain. Some research indicates they might interfere with the formation of the amyloid beta plaques that are a hallmark of Alzheimer's disease. The Pre-DIMED study, a large trial conducted in Spain, found that older individuals on a Mediterranean diet supplemented with extra virgin olive oil showed better cognitive function compared to those on a low-fat diet. The positive effects even reach our gut. The polyphenols in olive oil appear to act as a prebiotic, meaning they can encourage the growth of beneficial gut bacteria while inhibiting harmful ones. A healthy gut microbiome is increasingly being linked to everything from better digestion and a stronger immune system to improved mental health. It's really important to stress, though, that not all olive oil is created equal. These amazing polyphenols, like oleocanthal and oleuropein, are delicate. They are damaged by heat, light, and processing. This is why the distinction between extra virgin olive oil and other grades is so critical. Extra virgin olive oil, or EVO, is the highest grade. It's essentially fresh squeezed fruit juice made by mechanically crushing the olives without the use of high heat or chemical solvents. This cold pressing method preserves the delicate polyphenols and all their health benefits, as well as the oil's complex flavors and aromas. To qualify as extra virgin, an oil also has to meet strict chemical standards, like having very low free fatty acid levels, and pass a sensory test by a trained panel to ensure it has no defects and exhibits positive attributes like fruitiness and that peppery finish. Then there's virgin olive oil. It's also produced without chemicals or heat, but it's of a slightly lower quality. It's allowed to have minor defects and a slightly higher acidity level. It still contains some polyphenols, but generally fewer than a high-quality EVOO. After that, you get to oils simply labeled olive oil or light olive oil. These are highly refined oils. They are often extracted from the olive pulp left over after the first pressing, using heat and chemical solvents to get every last drop. This refining process strips away virtually all of the polyphenols, along with the flavor and color. A small amount of virgin olive oil is typically blended back in to give it some taste. From a health perspective, you're still getting the benefits of the monounsaturated oleic acid, which is great, but you're missing out entirely on the powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects of the polyphenols. The term light refers only to the color and flavor, not the calorie or fat content. It's the most refined and least beneficial type. So when you read about all these incredible health benefits, the research is almost always pointing specifically to extra virgin olive oil. The quality really does matter.